Covercraft SeatSaver seat cover patterns are designed using industry-leading 3D scanning technology, which means they're customized to perfectly fit your exact vehicle, year, make, model, and seat configuration. SeatSaver seat covers feature an easy on-off design and are machine washable so you can keep your interior looking and smelling fresh, no matter what. We offer SeatSaver covers in a variety of customizable options so you can pick the best covers for your exact need. Choose from our most popular, durable yet breathable Polycotton, waterproof Endura made from heavy-duty polyester, Carhartt and Carhartt Mossy Oak camouflage print made with the iconic, highly water-resistant Carhartt duckweave fabric, or our ultra-tough and waterproof Carhartt Super Dux, crafted from genuine Cordura nylon material. All SeatSaver seat covers are made to order. Using your exact order specifications, our highly skilled North American teams cut, assemble, and hand sew your seat covers, which typically ship within 7 days or less. In this video, I'm going to show you how to install a SeatSaver seat cover for your Ford F-150 on a 60/40 split bench back seat configuration. Because I'm going into so much detail, this is a pretty long video, so don't feel like you have to watch the whole thing start to finish. Jump around to watch and rewatch the sections that are most important to you. I'm going to walk you through what's in the box: attachments, headrest cover installation, headrest removal, backrest cover installation, seat bottom cover installation, and console cover installation. While this installation process may differ slightly based on your exact vehicle, the general steps remain the same. But if you ever have any questions, our dedicated customer support team is ready to help on the phone, email, or chat. Now let's get into it. What's in the box? When customizing your order for SeatSaver seat covers on Covercraft.com, you'll order by row and seat configuration. For each 60/40 row you order, you'll get 4 cover pieces, 2 wider pieces and 2 narrower pieces for the backrest and seat bottoms, separate pieces for each headrest, and then, depending on your configuration, you may also have pieces for armrests and consoles. Attachments. Now that you know what's in your box, I'm going to explain all the different types of attachments we use when crafting SeatSaver seat covers. Remember, since SeatSaver seat covers are custom, yours may not include some of these attachments. Buckle straps. The first attachment is the buckle strap. The strap attached to the female side of the buckle is fixed, meaning we sew it in place so it can't come loosened, tightened, or come off. The strap attached to the male side, however, is adjustable, allowing you to pull and tighten it to secure and cinch the seat cover in place. To tighten, simply pull the loose end of the strap on the male side. To loosen, lift the tab on the male buckle to release tension. To fasten, insert the male end into the female end until you hear a click. To unfasten, pinch both sides of the male buckle and pull it free. Sponge pillows. When installing your SeatSaver seat covers, you may encounter up to 3 different sizes of sponge pillows: small, medium, and large. These pillows are made from a durable foam and are sewn into a fabric pouch on 3 sides, with the 4 sides sewn directly into the edge of the seat cover. Sponge pillows are designed to be pressed or wedged through gaps throughout your vehicle's seat to help anchor the cover in place at the seat seam to keep it secure. Once inserted, the foam expands to hold securely. Stiffeners. Stiffeners are thin, fabric-covered, rigid plastic strips that are stitched directly into the edges of your seat covers. They are primarily used on seat bottoms where gaps are too tight for sponge pillows. To install, grab the stiffener, pull the fabric tight, and slip it under the plastic seat trim attached to your seat frame. The stiffness helps secure the cover firmly without the need for additional fasteners. J-clips. J-clips are used where other attachment methods simply won't work, specifically where you need to hook onto thin plastic seat trim. To install, pull the cover tight and push the J-clip over the edge of the plastic. The clip will expand slightly, gripping the trim securely without damaging your seat. Wheels. Wheels are primarily used on the front seats to help secure the seat cover between the backrest and the seat bottom cushions. To install, turn the wheel flat and push it through the seam or gap where the backrest meets the seat bottom until it sticks out of the back. Once it's fully through, rotate the wheel upright so it locks into place and cannot be pulled back through when you tighten the cover from the front. This anchoring method helps keep the cover snug and prevents shifting during use. Velcro. Velcro is sewn directly onto many cover panels and is most commonly used on backrests, consoles, headrests, and armrests. For proper installation, pull the seat cover tight to remove slack. Align and press the Velcro together until they bond securely. Velcro allows for adjustable tension and easy reattachment when needed. Installing your SeatSaver seat covers. Now it's time to install your SeatSaver seat covers on a 60/40 split bench seat configuration. Headrest cover installation. We install SeatSaver covers from top to bottom, which means we're starting with the headrest covers. First, if your vehicle allows, move the backrest forward to about a 45-degree angle to give yourself more room to work. For 60/40 split bench seats, you likely have 3 headrests. So before installing, you first need to identify which covers go on which headrests. In many cases, the outer 2 headrests are the same size and the center headrest is smaller. Hold up the headrest covers to compare the shape with that of your headrest. Once you're sure the cover is facing the right way and the seams are aligned, use both your hands to pull the cover all the way onto the headrest. If the cover has Velcro, secure it by tightly pulling the 2 ends together before pressing the Velcro together. If the cover has an elastic or bungee binding, simply slide the cover over the headrest. Once you have all your headrest covers installed, the next step is to remove the headrest completely before installing the backrest covers. Headrest removal. Headrest locks vary from vehicle to vehicle, but are likely one or a combination of these configurations. We often see headrests with a tab configuration on one side and a pinhole or tab configuration on the other. Tab configuration. With tab configurations, one or both sides of your guide sleeves will have an external button that you can simply press with your finger. If there's only one button, just push and hold it down with one hand, pull the headrest up and out with the other. If each side has a button, just follow the same step on one side, then repeat on the other. Pinhole configuration. For headrest locks with a pinhole configuration, first, locate the small hole in the side of the guide sleeve. Press down just slightly on top of the headrest to remove tension on the post latch. Then, using a small tool like an Allen key or a nail, press it into the hole and pull up the headrest. It should pull all the way off. Slot configuration. Headrest locks with a slot configuration are similar to those with tab configurations. Sometimes the release button on slot configurations stick out enough where you can just use your fingers to press it in and release. But sometimes the button is flush or even recessed. If that's the case for you, just slide in a thin, preferably plastic tool into the slot to release and remove the headrest. Using a plastic tool will help to avoid scratching your trim. Backrest cover installation. Now that the headrests are off, it's time to install the backrest cover. Start by laying out and lining up your covers. This should be easy because there's one big side and one smaller side. Now, slip the backrest portions of the covers all the way down until they reach the seat bottoms. Align the seams and openings with the seat contour, as well as with the openings for the headrest sockets. Make sure the seatbelt pass-through sections are aligned. If you have an integrated seatbelt, open the Velcro closure on the backside, slide the cover underneath the seatbelt, reattach the Velcro, and tuck the cover in and around the seatbelt guides. If the seatbelt isn't integrated into the cover, you still need to make sure to slide the cover under the seatbelts before slipping the cover over the backrest. This will ensure the seatbelt doesn't get covered and will be fully accessible and functional once you're done installing. Last, push the attachments on the underside of the covers where the backrest meets the seat bottoms between the back and bottom cushions until they are sticking out of the backs. Use the attached hooks, Velcro, or buckle straps to tighten the cover behind the backrest. Now, raise the seats back up so they're fully upright and install any remaining attachments. Depending on your configuration, this could be buckle straps, sponge pillows, or wheels. Seat bottom cover installation. Now it's time for the seat bottom covers. First, align all the cutouts with seatbelt buckles and slide the bottom covers around all the bottom edges starting from the front. Then work your way out to the back. Pull the edges tightly over the sides and underneath the seats. Then feed the buckle straps underneath the seats directly against the seat bottoms. This can be a bit tricky as the spaces underneath the seats can be tight. Just go slow and you'll get it. Attach the buckle straps together and tighten. Lastly, pull all the edges tight and secure any remaining attachments such as pillows, stiffeners, and J-clips to trim edges or your seat frame. Reinserting the headrests. Now that the backrest covers are on, it's time to reinsert the headrests. Simply align the headrest posts with the holes, making sure the correct side of the headrest is facing forward and pushed down. The headrests should slide right in and lock. Then you can adjust the headrest height as normal. Installing the console cover. Last, your 60/40 split bench may have a fold-down console. The vehicle we're installing on today does not, but console cover installation is very straightforward. First, look at your cover to ensure it's facing the right direction. Then line up the seams. As you slip the cover over the console, the elastic or bungee binding will grip around the edges, ensuring a snug fit. If your cover includes a Velcro strap, just pull each side tightly and press the two sides together firmly to secure it underneath the console. Lastly, if your console hinges up and down or locks into latch, test it to ensure proper operation. Make any adjustments you feel necessary to ensure all the pieces move and connect freely. That's it. That's how you install a Covercraft SeatSaver seat cover for your Ford F-150 on a 60/40 split bench backseat configuration. We've also included installation instruction videos for other seat configurations directly below this video. I know I've already said it a ton, but because these seat covers are so custom, how you install these seat covers on your vehicle will likely be different than what I just did. So if you have any issues, questions, or feedback, we definitely want to hear from you. Our knowledgeable and dedicated customer support team is here for you on the phone, email, or chat. Covercraft, protecting the things that move you since 1965.